Hello, fellow gamers and baseball lovers. We're back again with another game in the 2025 New York Yankees playthrough. We started from the home opener and we're going to go all the way to the end, I hope. I'm going to give it my best shot to be able to do this. I know this takes a lot of time to do, but it's a lot of fun and I enjoy doing it. In the last game, we had extra innings with the Pirates. We went to the 13th inning and we won that game 12-11. Let me show you the standings to let you know where everyone is. The Yankees are in half a game in front, 6-3. I mean, six wins, 3 losses, 6-3 record. Cody Bellinger has 10 runs batted in. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with 3 stolen bases. Those are the American League leaders. Let's see where Arizona is. Arizona is 4-6. They're 2.5 games out of first place. And let's see. Let me just isolate the wild card standings. You got Houston, Minnesota, and Yankees here. Atlanta, San Francisco, and Milwaukee. All right, let's start today's game with Pittsburgh. Let me bring up the volume a little bit. Wait, is it Pittsburgh or is it Detroit? Oh, it's Detroit. All right, we're going to start with the Tigers. Okay, so we're done with Pittsburgh. I thought we had one more game. I guess we didn't. I looked at these caps and said, wait, there's no yellow. I thought they were both Yankees here. All right, so let's get right into the game. Get a little volume going so you can hear the crowd. Pitching for Detroit is Brant Herter. Herter? I hardly knew her. And we have Cody Bellinger to the plate. For the Tigers, you got Green in left, Margot in center, Torkelson in right, Keith at first, Torres at second, Baez at short, McKinstry third base, and catching Rogers. If I mispronounce these players' names, I apologize. I know there's going to be a bunch that I'm going to mispronounce. Let's pan around. The obligatory pan around Detroit. Ooh, I got dizzy. There's the pitch, and we're underway. And the first out is a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That was Cody Bellinger. He has 3 home runs and 10 RBIs on his very young season. Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. 1 man away. Look at the beautiful skyline. Ground ball to short. Throw to first. 2 men away. Where's the Jumbotron? All rise. Here comes the judge. It's 6:46 p.m. here in Detroit. I almost said Arizona. There's the Jumbotron up there. That's up too high. You can't even see it from here. You can see the commercials, though. The advertisements. Judge is on first base. Jason Dominguez to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Handled. Thrown to second. That retires the side. To the plate is Keith. Colt Keith. My nickname for him shall be Coldplay. But yeah, you can't even see their pictures on the Jumbotron here in Detroit. 1 man away, Riley Green, and his beard is up to the plate. That's a fly ball to center. Shallow center, I should say. 2 men away. Max Fried, by the way, is pitching for the New York Yankees. Elahiris Montero to the plate. And the pitch. That looks like it's going to fall in for a base hit. Runner on first base now for Arizona. Spencer Torkelson in that clean cut look he's got going on. Fly ball to center. That one's going back. Kind of deep. Not too deep, though. Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. No score. It's getting dark already. You can see the skyline in the sky. Pop up to the center. 1 man away. Austin Wells mustache to the plate. There's the pitch. And that gets through for a base hit. Austin Wells is on first base. His mustache, I hope, will help him round the bases. Anthony Volpe, 1 man away. The pitch. And that falls in for a hit. Anthony Volpe continuing his hot streak, making a play to make sure he stays on the simulated Yankees, something he couldn't do in the real life Yankees. And I think part of it was his defense, if I'm not mistaken. All right, pitching to Trent is Trent Grisham. There's the pitch. Looks like that's going to be a base hit, and the Yankees are getting something going here in the top of the second inning. I had to look up here to make sure I knew what inning I was in before I said anything. Where's Oswaldo Cabrera with the bases loaded? Well, Oswaldo is at the plate. Here's the pitch. Dribbler. Did he get him? Looks like he got him. It sounded like he said safe, but he said, oh. All right, 2 men away. Cody Bellinger to the plate. And the Yankees could not score in spite of having the bases loaded with only 1 man out. All right, we've got Gleyber Torres, ex-Yankee. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third, handled. Throw to first, 1 man away. Zach McKinstry to the plate, 1 man away. And he walks and he does the OOTP strut, going to first base. Manuel Margot. At least I hope that's how to pronounce his name. Runner on first, 1 man away. Runner goes. Throw to second. The pitch. And he walks and he gets to do the OOTP strut to first base. Runners on first and second, 1 man away. Jake Rogers to the plate. Here's the pitch. Short fly ball there to the foul territory, and that makes it 2 outs for Javi Baez. Was on the Met for a short stint. There's the pitch. Fly ball to center. And a rather unorthodox play there by Grisham. All right, we're done with 2 innings, no score. Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate with that flying saucer hat there he's got going on there. Jazzy J, let's go. All right, Jazzy, you know what to do. And that's not what you were supposed to do. He strikes out, 1 man away. Here comes the Judge. All rise. And Judge strikes out, 2 men away. Jason Dominguez to the plate. That's grounded to second. Throw to first, and it was handled. After 2.5, no score. Colt Keith, cold play. Ground ball to second. We're seeing a pitcher's duel thus far. Riley Green, 1 man away. He does the OOTP strut to first. Elehuris Montero, 1 man away. Will that fall in? Nope. That was caught by Grisham. 2 men away. Spencer Torkelson. I got to get a nickname for Torkelson. Spencer. That retires the side. Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. Top of the 4th. Nobody out. No runs on the board as of yet. Ground ball to first. 1 man away. Austin Wells. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. He takes it himself. 2 men away. Anthony, not David, Volpe. 2 men away. Nobody on. That looks like it's going to fall in for an extra base hit down the left field line. He takes his sweet time lobbing it back in, and Volpe is in with a double. Trent Grisham got a chance to get an RBI here. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second, the throw to first, and that retires the side. The score is now 0-0 as it has been for the whole game. Here is Gleyber Torres, ex-Yankee. Here's the pitch. And he does the OOTP strut to first base. Zach McKinstry, nobody out. One man on. The pitch. He strikes out, swinging. One man out. M&M, Manuel Margot. Fly ball. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a gapper. Will that score a run? We shall see. It does. So Margot, I'm going to say Margot. I don't know if that's right or not, but he's going to be Margot in this sim. One out, runner on second. Here's the pitch to Jakey Jake. And 2 men away. Javi Baez, runner on second. Can he get another RBI? No, he can't. We're going to the top of the 5. 4 full innings now in the books. Detroit winning, leading 1-0. Oswaldo Cabrera. Where's Waldo? He's at home plate, making an out. 1 man away. Cody Bellinger to the plate. Nice play there by the second baseman. I don't think he really had to dive, but he did. Jazzy J. Chisholm. 2 men away, nobody on. Top of the 5th, 1-0 Arizona. Fly ball to right. Is that deep enough? It is. Jazzy J. Chisholm with a home run. And the Yankees draw even 1-1. Here comes the judge. Now, let me see. Where's his stats here? He's got 2 home runs only so far. Well, it is a very young season. He's batting 182. Here's the pitch. 2 men away. Nobody on. That's a fly ball to right. Handled by the right fielder. I never remember folks' names. Who was that? Torkelson. All right. Colt Keith to the plate. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Tie score 1-1. Are we going to get another extra inning ball game? Fly ball to right. There's that plane again. I hear planes all the time in this game. 1 away. Riley Green to the plate. That's a fly ball to left. 2 men away. Elahiris Montero with the baseball card there. I couldn't find a portrait figure for him. Portrait. I always say portrait. A portrait figure. Portrait. Picture. Ground ball. Short. Handled. And that retires the side. 5 innings in the books. We have an official game. Tie score 1-1. Jason Dominguez to the plate. Here's the pitch. He walks and he does the OOTP strut. Look at him go. Boop, 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 boop. All right, he's on first. Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. Can they do a double play? I think they could have done a double. Oh, wait. Javi Baez was injured on the play. The trainer examines his right elbow and they have to take him out of the game. That's why they couldn't do it. All right, so Gleyber Torres. McKinstry now is at shortstop. Who came in? Ibanez to third base. And pitching is Brisk. Bo Brisk. If anyone knows, let me know in the comment below. He was already in, by the way. He already had 1 pitch. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to right. Is it deep enough? Gone. Goodbye, Austin Wells. He hits a home run. I think his mustache had something to do with that home run. 3-1 Yankees and Anthony Volpe to the plate. Here's the pitch. That was the first time a mustache hit a home run, and Volpe does the OOTP strut. Here's Grisham. Here's the pitch. He strikes out. Now we've got Oswaldo Cabrera. Where's Waldo? He's at the plate. Runner goes. Throw to second. Safe. Anthony Volpe steals second base. He's doing his very best to stay on this team. He wants to make sure I don't cut his butt or DFA him or something. But nah, he's doing really good. All right, Oswaldo Cabrera, he's still at the plate. Pitch. Hopefully he has an RBI chance, but he doesn't cash it in. So at the end of 5.5, Yankees winning 3-1. Torkelson to the plate. Fly ball to left, 1 man away. Gleyber Torres. Another fly ball to left. 2 men away. Jason Dominguez getting his workout over there. Zach McKinstry. And that gets through for a hit. Eminem. Manny Margot. The play was at second, and that retires the side. 6 full innings in the book. Yankees leading 3-1. Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch. That's a fly ball to right field. Right field, I should say first base. That was very John Sterling of me. Jazz Chisholm to the plate. Here's the pitch to Jazzy J. He swings and misses, 2 men away. Here comes the judge. All rise. He swings and misses. I kind of want to see a Judgian home run every time he comes to the plate. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the something. I can't think yet. I didn't have my coffee. All right, here's Jake. I almost said Aaron Rodgers. Here's Jake Rodgers to the plate. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Here's Ibanez and the Ibanez. That's a pop-up in the infield. Coming in is... I kept that open. I kept it. I didn't say who it was, so you guys can... I wanted to see your IQ. I think that was Chisholm. All right, Colt Keith. There's another pop-up this time. Who gets it? The third baseman? Yep. That was Ibanez. Jason Dominguez. Ground ball to first. He makes the play. And that retires the side. We're now at the bottom, at the top of the 8th. We've got Goldsmith coming up. Never mind. That was not... There's the pitch. I like how you can see their names too in the back of the uniforms. So yeah, that was a little bit of a screw up there. I thought that was the last out, and it was only the first out for the Yankees. All right. Well, I did say I'm not an official professional narrator, commentary, play-by-play person. Jason Foley pitching. Austin Wells to the plate. His mustache has been doing very well so far in this sim. Rain is beginning to fall. We do have an official game. So if this game gets called, the Yankees will have won it 3-1. Nope, they're still playing. The mustache gets a shot. He swings and misses. And Green at the plate. Sometimes my brain shuts down when doing this. When it does, I hope hilarity ensues. Kerry Carpenter to the plate. Runner on first. 1 man away. Here's Torkelson. Here's the pitch. He strikes out. 2 men away. Hamilton, by the way, is pitching for the Yankees. And he strikes out. After 8 full innings, the Yankees are winning 3-1. Anthony Volpe to the plate. Nobody on. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. 1 man away. Trent Grisham with that hi-hat. There's the pitch to Grisham. Swing and a miss. 2 men away. Jason Foley pitching very well here in this inning. And Oswaldo Cabrera. He looks like someone just told him a really funny joke. The pitch. The swing. Out to center. Out. Well, here we go into the bottom of the 9th inning. Detroit Tigers are going to bring up Zach McKinstry, Manny Margot, and Jay Rogers. First pitch. Ground ball to first. He handles it himself. 1 man away. Manny Margot. Ground ball to first. And he's getting his workout. 2 men away. And here's Jake Rogers. Detroit down to their last out. The pitch. Pop up. Handled by... Was that... Who handled that? I'm not sure. But anyway, the Yankees win 3-1 as they congratulate each other. Go back into the showers, change, and they're all out. They're all going to wherever baseball players go when the game is over. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for viewing. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe, and that's going to help this very new channel immensely. You can pause the video here. You can read the recap. We're going to leave the game. We're going to see where we stand. And we're still a half a game up on Toronto, who they've won 3 in a row. The New York Mets won 1. They're in last place in the Eastern Division. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are 5-6. They won 1. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next game.